What's up, everybody? Um, Dre Hall here. Let's start with what this is. I'm gonna set my team's links on the traffic to receive to their website, and this is about a business plan. If you guys want more information on this, stay tuned. This first little mini part of this video is actually gonna go in depth about how you could get more information about the business. Okay, so let me go to Facebook first. Come back over to Facebook. Tag your teams, guys, if you're watching this. It's a replay. Go ahead and tag your teams. What that's going to do is let your team be able to share this video with however they want to build their audience in their business, or maybe both. For instance, if one of my newbies on fire team share my post, they each got the same set of tools as me. So when they share this post, it will bring you a capture page, because that allows them to know where to contact you at, because you give them contact information before seeing the video. So you could go straight to the link, and you could go straight to the link. I'm looking for the chat box down here. I can't see. The screen's pretty so they would share the Facebook post with their link, and then it'd be on Facebook. Whoever sees it sees it. Now, how you get access to this? I want you to go through the link I just set up. What that's gonna allow you to do is right here, send an email to fast10kinfo@gmail.com. Here's the instructions to the team. You know what to do. Post this to your wall with your newbies on fire link. I'll turn my efforts into traffic for you. That's what we did at the beginning of the video when we turned up our promotional efforts. When somebody sends an email here right now, February 9th, the traffic is being shared amongst my team members, which I showed inside of the newbies on fire back office with the green stars next to their profile icon. And that's how you get your newbies on fire profile and enable yourself to be around a community of people that uplift people. Right, we got Adriana here. Now, Adriana, she's not my sponsor in Newbies on Fire. So when we step away from, the business and go into our personal brand, right? Adriana, she leads very well. I like to shout her out, and I'm just glad her profile came up, because it gives the people watching my audience things that I know about. Once let's bring up All Up and explain. Let's explain something. 45624. Right now I'm sharing Adriana, so her number can go up when you guys go check her out after this video. There's no reason for me to be upset, because then I lose the opportunity to share what I'm about to share with you when I track myself like that and don't keep an open mind about exploring the idea of having an open mind. So we'll go over to my wall. You see I'm at 335. Right, that's a huge difference. Now, if I wanted to show you Newbies on Fire results, right, I made 175 with the company. I'll just show you real quick. Right, this is Jose. This is my actual actual sponsor, Newbies on Fire. That's Cash App Jose too. Right, this is all on his wall. We build as a team first and foremost, because you're not going to have, you're not going to have payment proof when you get started. So how are you, if you're potentially in a direct sales industry, right? Potentially that's what it actually is. If you get past the idea of this can't work, this isn't working, this isn't that, or it can't work for me. When you get past that and you're providing that education, and that's your sole intention of marketing, providing that education, because you're understanding the product is people that can help you. So you go ahead and get access to the product. And then this is how we help you, right? I've made 175. I'm getting there, right? By the way we're feeling, this is why I wrote this status. Right, here's where I congratulated Jose when I posted this. That's Adriana, I'm pretty sure. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just log in real quick. Right, this month. Okay, 150. I passed up a sale as well to my team member. Right, that's how the compensation works. Last time I was up marketing, Kia was actually, she was up online, like someone on one of these videos, and she clicked and followed the link, and she ended up with Jose, my sponsor, but it was based off my efforts. Now, what I did at the beginning of this video is I came back to help Kia, because she stepped into the business with faith for me as well as for herself, because we are building this as a team. The structure is based off other people. That's the same structure a lot of people already live in the current world. For instance, your boss benefits at work. For those of us that work in the corporate world, they benefit off the work of workers a lot more than that worker benefits off their own efforts. They do, they might do more work inside their mind figuring out ways to do things, right? And then everyone else does the grunt work where they're doing the labor. And you're making less money than the man that's just using his mind, or the woman that's just using her mind, that they're in that job where it's hard to get to that position. Then we have companies like Newbies on Fire. They put you in that position, and your skills determine who you could lead, where you could lead them, and how you could do it. So that's why I have 175 in my head. And we'll go ahead and get out of here, right, and get back to this. So Adriana, and look, Andre. Okay, both are good, right? We're not supposed to compare to each other. That takes away from one or the other. Looking good, looking good. What's up, Sally? What's up, Dwayne? What's up, Sahel? Yeah, guys, the email address will be in the YouTube description below. If we make this video over onto YouTube tonight or not, we will see. Whoops. Okay. So let's get back to Adriana's wall. I'm not exactly sure when Adriana's breakthrough started, okay? But she's been breaking through for a while now. You know, month after month. I would say for at least over 2 to 3 years. This number has grown quite a lot. I think I seen it when it was at about, 10 to 14K. But branding, that's essentially what is important, because branding, all this, her words reflect, when you click her profile, it brings you back to her. Who is she? That's what branding is. Let's talk about, for the skeptics, why not brand ourselves? Let's talk, well, why shouldn't we brand ourselves? Let's talk in that manner and see what goals we could accomplish that way. When you brand yourself, that you don't need to be branded, because you brand yourself regardless in the eyes of others. What does that do for you? Let's go ahead and read this out loud from Adriana. I promise you it's going to be worth it. All those long nights, all those hurdles you've been overcoming, it's going to be worth it. Your dream should be bigger than your doubts, bigger than your fears, bigger than your naysayers. Protect your energy. Protect your circle. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Dig deep inside of you and grow yourself to the moon. Every seed you're planting now, you will see a harvest soon. I have this on the mirror upstairs, I think. I will have to go check. I wish I could do it now, just to show the audience, the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Right, I showed you guys the cards, the note cards. Yeah, I have tape, so I could tape it to the mirror and the walls when I walk downstairs. This is a year of increase, and I have felt this in my spirit since the beginning of this year. The best is yet to come. I like this a lot. Like, we can highlight this part. I'm the one who highlighted it. But she also spoke it at the same time, because without since the beginning, how was since the beginning of this year have been able to be. Now I look at stuff like that, because when you're building a brand, right, the beginning and all the seeds, if you're planting seeds along the way because you want to get somewhere, you don't even need this number. Say I went somewhere around maybe 30,000, right? Maybe 25,000. How much, if you set the goal high and then you start subtracting from it and see what you really want, make that your goal. Now, how do you feel about, you got to choose the level of belief that you were accepted to believe in, which, that means you accepted it yourself to believe in it, because you could have believed up here, or I could have believed up here, right? But maybe 17,000 followers was easier and more logical for me to believe. Maybe me believing it harmonized with a place where, for lack of a better effort, right, requires no effort. Isn't that the best type of beliefs? The ones that require no effort? I think they call that faith. And I think they call, I'm just speaking actually, I don't think they do call that action. But I do, because I understand, like a brand, right? The moment in our lives we're in, what's more important than a brand is our time. So now when you go moment by moment in this building, and we accepted a level we could believe at, and all that the requirement was you know, believing. That was the only requirement. And moving forward towards the goal. Well, now the goal is 17,000. So, you know, time is passed, and we can move towards the goal by putting in actions backed by faith that doesn't require effort, that doesn't require belief, because it's already happening. How do we get to the point of this conversation without the proof that was built before this point, which is the past we're now able to capture on live, right? It's pretty far-fetched, but when a live's over, you know, it's already in the past. It's just available now. So branding, how do you build the brand? Well, reverse engineer. I like to, you know, I want to start people there. When I'm building my brand and showing them the way, you gotta show people the way. If you just reverse engineer a process, well, what does it mean to engineer a process? You see, it's all connected. So if you do it backwards, then what? It's all connected still. You still know how to do it. Now you need the action to put in. You found all the processes. Well, where do you get some faith at, right? Requires no effort. I was wondering, right? Look, I'm coming clean. That's how you get faith. I was wondering where I was going to get the faith at. Well, requires no effort. Then I realized, right, I don't have to start a new drawing board just because I've explained information here. I could go over it and spread a new light because it's already here. So now the effort is here for me again. And we could go over how you build the brand, which really, it leads us into a new slide, which is the 80-20 rule. Guys, this is in-depth information, so that's why I stumble a lot. I stumble because I know I could get back up, you know, right? So if we could stumble our way along this path, you know, time is going to pass already, so let's let that represent blue. We're going to go past the time. Let's let this color gold, right? I don't know what it's really called. It don't look like gold to me. It don't look like yellow either. It look like mustard. So we'll call it yellow. Well, faith, we could put that in our moments of time, right? Don't judge a book by its cover. That's one thing they always, you know, that's one thing they always taught us. Now, our belief. Let's since people have low belief, let's put let's let it be the color black, and you'll know it's there because black, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay. And we could do this moment by moment. You know, this is like a thought process. So when you take this thought process and you know that it operates on your behalf regardless, and you know you have to set a goal. This doesn't have to be Facebook followers, right? It doesn't have to be Facebook followers. It doesn't have to be about branding. You set a goal moment by moment, in a belief, right? The goal could be anything, set the highest one that you believe you can't achieve. So let's say, we really don't want to do that, in front of everyone. We want to do that in private, and we want to set our goal as our number. So we'll move our goal up to 30,000, right? We're still, look, other people, they would be mad they couldn't have how many she had, because they would be comparing themselves to their day one to her, however long she's been doing it. She's been winning for about, I can't say, I'm not her. I don't know when it started. I know when I stumbled across her. And she's been winning since I seen. But she still provides, excellent value to the marketplace regardless of anyone's opinion, because it's a choice she makes. So now let's get a new color in here for choice, right? We could really get to discussing choice a lot if you wanted. Every choice has these two factors, plus and minus. Think of this as message 1 and message 2 of X. You don't even know how many choices are out there. So we got to find a positive choice to start understanding, how many choices is really out there inside of a moment. Because we think the moment has to, like, people get so built up on the thought process and the structure of it and how strong it is that they forget it's here to, it's here for a reason, right? It's waiting to receive something. Now, when it has this choice, right? When you wake up in the morning and, you get in the shower, when do you decide to get out the shower? Now, when you decide that, are you still able to change your mind? How fast can you change your mind? Do you have to change your mind? And then when you decide, right, now your processing system gets back to work. So if you're doing this moment by moment, which we are, you can't handle a little, let's put a, right, we said we have belief. Let's put the red as fear, right? It's really, what is it really? Look what it really is. It's really this sign right here, this minus sign, this negativity sign. It's all part of our imagination, because we could choose what we imagine as well, and the information we feed our thought process that it builds its structure from. We could choose our food for thought example. So at the beginning of our journey, we see this fear. Now, if we run another direction of this fear, where does that lead us? Does it lead us to that other moment with all the things we wanted, all the right ingredients? Right, because we got to discuss where we really start. That's where people engage now. If we're discussing the starting point for the first time for you, right? In the moment, this fear, if it's just, let's say this is an eye, right? I drew it, and then we'll put imagination by it. Now, if this is imagination as well, and all the other choices are also part of our imagination because of our choice, Define creator this moment. You know, are you made in that image or not? Now you receive, you know, because if you're creating something, is that the action that's on Facebook that you're moving forward towards your goal? You set your goal. Your goal is pretty much where you want to be. If that's a person, place, or thing, is that the real goal? So if a person, place, or thing is stopping you from achieving your dreams, and the reason it's stopping you is because that's the goal, right? Follow along. What's highlighted, if that's what's stopping you, because that's what your goal is to achieve that. You know, what's stopping you is one word. Maybe two words. But if we didn't stop and check this word right here, well, we have found this word. But our thought process responded, and when people were bringing this information to the world and letting you know, for one, you think they're sounding crazy, so which way do you go? You don't move through with all the stuff they just taught you about if they're sounding crazy. That's just not how that's not how it goes, right? And then they understand what they really learned if they was actually paying attention, or they walked away and you know, they didn't. We know it was heard, right? We know it was heard, the information of this video, if it was watched in its entirety, for example. And we also know that that's, you know, it's in the memory if it was watched, you know, because it was heard. How, you know, we know sounds. That's how we started learning. Our mind, I don't think, is in one ear and out the other. It's where do you want me to store it? How do you want me to store it? Do you want me to store it like it doesn't exist or not? Like, that's why they say there's nothing new under the sun. So who is they? That's what I asked both audience, because they say God says that, right? And then they say they is you know, we're all connected. You know, at the end of the day, we're all made of the same essence, came from the same place, and no one knows who the first human was. Is the current reality, or yeah, they're still looking for it for whatever reason. We just don't know the origin of, you know, how X happened, right? How a creation happened. Well, you set a goal, you get that goal. Now, all the goals you disqualify for yourself in the beginning. Once you got your goal and you put your X through it because you got it, and this is all on your list you made. What about this one? That's the easy move up. How quick do you think you can move up on there if that was your primary goal and your primary focus? You would accept it. And I'm writing this over in color. You know, it dawned on me that how I can make more sense is then you move towards your next goal and create a new example, you know, or a new method or a new way. What you retain, though, is the ability to move forward. You focused on what was important, got the job done, and attained what you're looking for, which is the right information. Um, so now when we apply the same formula, right? We accept the offer again to do this. We're the minds, we're the instructors, our minds the one with all the power. Do we accept that offer to do that, or not? And then we move forward, right? We accept it or not, and then we move forward. Now, if obstacles here and we get scared and we jump back and we have to move forward all over again because we had to build enough strength to, survive the day or survive the fear or whatever it was, how does that affect your goals? Like, this is a huge question mark right here. Like, I don't know the answer, right? Well, what if you accept the goal, set the goal, then, move forward towards it? Do you think you can remember which direction you really want to move in at least once per day? That's the real question. Let's put the real question on this board, and we might even save this as a thumbnail, and let the live be the live and the YouTube be the YouTube. The real question. Can you set your goal and move forward? My name's Dre Hall. I'll see you guys on the next video. We come down to the comment section. We're going to go ahead and put the email out there for you guys to email, which we have a lot of more bonuses we go over. By bonuses, I mean, different things I could teach you online. Trainings, informational videos. That's essentially what they are. If you're learning to code, right, it's still training. It's really learning. It's really both. The difference is training. This is a work-related term. Learning, this is educational, right? It's EDU. They're the same thing, though. Now, some training I'm committed towards providing you guys, right? Is marketing training, branding trainings, sales trainings. That's specialized knowledge, right? I have other knowledge. I am, I'm an excellent learner. I'm open-minded. I have good understanding, wisdom. Often said beyond my years, right behind. We're going forward, so we're okay with expecting the unexpected and an unexpected happening as long as we get to move forward. So apps for online businesses. We got Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime, Stripe, Coinbase, Lego, Wish, Mercari, OfferUp, Webull, Aweber, The Conversion Pros, ClickFunnels, Newbies on Fire, $25 one up. Now, some of these down here, these are investments, right? These other things are free apps. These are investments right here. This is the investment type. Now, creativity apps, right? I downloaded some of these. I got some pictures on my phone. I will be uploading and sharing the creativity apps with you as well, which means, you know, if you stumble across these apps and you don't know how to use them to market and build your brand, I'll include that inside of the bonuses. Plus, there will be more apps than just Pixar and InShot. Right, so right now we're in the process of, you know, we got this right here, and we have all this behind our board. Now, if we don't show it and we refresh the page like this, now we could break this Facebook Live into 2 YouTube videos if we really want it. And we taught you something special on Facebook and got 2 pieces of content from YouTube, or actually 3, because we could put the whole video on there now as well. And, you know, that reveal, you know, is that a secret tip? You know, that's a productivity hack. I'm very aware. So a training, we could essentially, right, we could essentially set the time when we're utilizing a tool like Facebook Live, for example. We could, you know, we could look at this, start a blank page, and when that goes over to 252, we could start, you know, going forward with a new training and doing it all at once, then fragmenting our training into parts, right? And, you know, monetizing the content we create and mapping it out to different places, to YouTube, to, right, bringing it to Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, right? We could bring the content that we create on Facebook Live and share it to these places. Now, if we want to learn how to market for, you know, Twitter, I can't use Twitter right now. I don't know why. It's I just can't use it right now. Pinterest, I'm just not focused on Twitter. Is what I mean. Like, I really don't want to use it. Pinterest, I do want to use that, right? But I'm a beginner. YouTube, I'm about, I would say, intermediate. And I have a few subscribers, but the thing with YouTube and Facebook is, you know, I've had many accounts, and, you know, I wasn't being consistent enough to get the results, and that's one thing we teach inside of the training is what you're really needing is consistency. You know, consistency can carry you far. Instagram, I would say, you know, I got the hang of this pretty well. Now Facebook, right? Facebook, I would say master, right? Because I know exactly how to move forward and gain X amount of progress towards my goal, which means I know how to move forward and get the job done on Facebook, TikTok. Right? This is a new platform. It's beginner friendly, and I'm a beginner. And then Snapchat, you know, we're monetizing, and it's for lifestyle, etc., etc. And you know, this is also really personal. So right now, what we got going on is a 40-minute Facebook Live video. And if we wanted to split this content up over here, think of it like this. I got 40 minutes. Right, I got 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, right? How many minutes is that? That's 2 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours and 40 minutes, right? But we already got we already got all the content we would use in this one video. And then we got the different platforms that we would reach out to people for. And then we got the trainings when you join our team that teach you how to use these. I got trainings that are, you know, I got trainings available that aren't by me, that I'm actually learning from, that you actually get. And I could show you where to find trainings at anyway. It's about finding a teacher you connect with and could work greatly with. Now we got our payment apps. The business I'm in right now, I don't say that because I plan on switching. I just say that because I keep an open mind. It doesn't mean pitch me whatever you want to do, etc., etc. It just means I'm explaining something in this video. We got all our payment processors now. The platform we use allows custom payment processors, which means everything highlighted in blue. We could choose this for the simple fact that it's a custom payment processor. You know, we get to choose how we want anyway. Stripe is a custom payment processor, right? You could still choose it as a custom payment processor, but there is implementation, right? There's implementation for some of the payment processors, which means it's built in company side as well. Now Lego and Wish and Mercari, this is more on branding. You know, we're gonna move forward and start drop shipping consistently as well every day too. We're you know, this direct sales business, this is really, you know, you could drop ship and not teach anyone how to drop ship and make money. Direct sales, you really, you know, we're really here to help people. It's just something about it, you know, you gotta, we're really here to, you know, help people. And we benefit too, because that's just how the world works. It'd be a win-win situation. The only way you lose is if you give up or you stop moving forward. I would just say move forward every day. Set your goal every day and move forward. Now, Webull, this is all the investment side of things. Right, some opportunities. Aweber, this is a tool. Newbies on Fire is a software tool. These are softwares and tools. Softwares and tools. This is an affiliate network, right? This is services, and this is coaching and business opportunity. Now, creativity apps, this is mobile apps on your phone. Now, desktop apps, I would say Canva. Then you got Photoshop. And you got you know, coding languages, right? You can be creative when you get to discovering how to code, right? Coding doesn't have to be looked at as hard. We just showed you how to master, go and complete it. Now, how would you like to code your own reality, right? There's enough coding information and easy enough to understand coding concept available, right? Because it's all a concept and an algorithm. Where do we want to get into now? I'm gonna go to drink from the fridge real quick. And I'm back. So yeah, guys, a lot of for the most part, this is things you're gonna learn. You know, I could go market it for you right now and show you some things on Facebook, but I already have videos showing you that. Plus, I already am live right now. There's not that big of an audience, but there will be an audience for this. My name is Dre Hall. I'll see you guys on the next video.